feels like winter out there this morning. Good thing there's a nice cup of hot tea waiting for me in the car that Donnie made and carried out for me. Is it Friday yet? Unfortunately, no. Good morning, Ruby. Well, we're not late and we're not early. Hopefully there won't be any traffic problems this morning.
This helicopter, WRAL-5, which is our local news helicopter, is on a manhunt because last night a police officer was shot here and they're looking for the guy who did it.
I love you, buddy.
See you, Mom.
See you at robotics this afternoon.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Wow, I was pulling out of the school parking lot at 7:28 and there were like 10 cars behind me. That's unusual. I wonder what was up with that. Yeah, we had a Raleigh police officer get shot. They said last night early on in the face, but this morning they're saying in the neck, and apparently he's out of surgery, so that's good news. You know, whenever you hear somebody got shot in the face, you get really worried for them. For sure. It seems this morning that they have charged 2 people with the shooting. This was some sort of a routine, you know, traffic stop, pulling over some suspicious activity. Maybe not so routine. They said there was a car that was suspected carjacking. At any point, there's a lot of police activity and a lot of helicopter activity in Raleigh trying to sort out what happened last night. A few days ago, they were talking about a chance for frozen precipitation here Saturday afternoon time frame, but I think they're mostly ruling that out now. I'd be all for enough snow to build a snowman, but every time Johnny misses days from school, then we lose days someplace else where it's totally inconvenient to lose them. So I guess I'd just rather not go through the whole thing again with the school closings and such, but it is what it is. It's not like I can control it. Yeah, we got robotics this afternoon, and I've given some thought as to what we're going to do, but I need to go home and finish that up. I also need to stop at Walmart on the way home and get a few things, which means a fairly brisk walk this morning. I think the 7-day doesn't show us getting up over 50 and shows nights in the upper 20s. That's probably about average for us for January, a high of 50 and a low of 30. That's probably close to normal for us. So anyway, it's Thursday. I'm trying to stay awake. Wow, look at that sight. There's a Model S in front of that, loaded up on that tow truck in front of me. I've made it to Walmart and I'm gonna walk in now. Although I'm not real thrilled about getting out of the nice warm car and walking up there. I did see one other brand new black Model 3 with arrow wheels, you know, paper plate, go past me on 401. So seeing more, definitely seeing some of those ones that were picked up in, you know, the last couple weeks of the new year, going around with paper plates right now. So that's a good thing to see. They finally restocked all the cat food, and I was able to pick up a lot of poultry platter. Yeah, that walk through the parking lot this morning, that was windy. It was windy. Yeah, it's really not that cold out there, but the wind, wow. I asked Don to drill me 6 holes in 2 plastic cups.
Yeah, so 360 divided by 6 is 60 degrees. Well, I got lots of things that would have made it 45, 90, 180, but I didn't have anything that was really work well on a circle. Now, a flat plane, no problem, but a circle, it doesn't work well.
It wasn't as easy as it was one of those honeydew things. It was a honeydew thing. I thought he'd knock it out, and
well, it was more mathematically challenging than you know.
He was trying to be a little more precise than I might have needed.
Well, you know.
I'm not going to build a house on the foundation of those holes.
Right. Well, you have to find the common denominator between 45, 90, and 60.
I love you. Thanks for helping out with my team building exercise. I thought they'd said we weren't going to get anything Saturday afternoon now. The fact that they've put some stuff down on the road makes me question that. I guess better safe than sorry. It's only 40 degrees out there, and I would say we've got wind gusts up to 15 miles an hour today, and people in downtown Raleigh, they are in coats for possibly the first time this winter. Real coats, and walking around looking like they are very, very cold. To on off. So the way this works is we think we have some dominoes. The Lego Robotics lesson plan, teaching the kids binary numbers today, it's always a lot of fun. There's a CS Unplugged website, Computer Science Unplugged website out there, and they have really great lesson plans for teaching kids lots of things about computers, binary numbers, hexadecimal numbers, sorting algorithms, without ever having to look at a computer. So I have fun with it every year, and I think the kids had fun with it today too. What do you think, Johnny?
I had fun too.
It's one of those lesson plans where they get up and pretend to be a bit in a computer, and I think they're pretty engaged. Hey Donnie! How are ya? See, you got more stuff mounted on the wall.
Yeah, I got a couple more things. I've placed the UPS.
It's Taekwondo time again. We went home, had some Jersey Mikes for dinner, and now we're back out, and I'm taking Johnny to Taekwondo. You do good, buddy, okay?
Okay, Mom.
I love ya. There's a Heatran raid here at South Park, and this could generate another EX raid pass for Deoxys. So I dropped Johnny off, and this is what I'm up to. I have such exciting Pokemon news for you. You need to check your recent list.
Okay. Bronzer!
Well, the Bronzong, the evolved version. It was right here at the Boost Pokestop. Littleton put out a message in the chat.
Wow.
Yeah, seriously. 102.7 miles today. Johnny's over here with all the kitties, giving him some love before he goes in the house. Oh, you do have everybody. That's so sweet.